Hey, what is up guys, Matthew here for another video. Today I want to talk about the whole stream sniping situation. So if you're not familiar with what's happened, a popular Magic streamer by the name of Michael Jacob was streaming the finals of a Pauper Challenge event on Magic Online, and his opponent was stream sniping them. Originally it became very clear. The video you can see behind me is about Marshall Sutcliffe, who actually got in contact with the person who supposedly stream sniped Michael, and he did confirm he did. So obviously looking at your opponent's hand and things like that is a huge advantage. So if you're not familiar with stream sniping, what it is you see someone that's streaming the game that you're playing, so they're your opponent. You then watch their stream whilst playing against them, so you know what cards are in their hand. You can hear their thought process as they speak it to their viewers. Obviously this is a huge advantage. Not only do you get to see your hand, which is, you know, a ridiculous advantage as it is, but you also get to know what they're planning on doing each turn. So that is like the obvious side of things. So obviously that is realistically an unfair advantage, but you have to kind of look at it from the other perspective as well. So a streamer themselves, first of all, are gaining constant advantages from having the chat there with them whilst they play. So the chat, you know, is almost like an assistant there. They will point out things that you might miss by accident. Whether you would have picked those up or not is kind of irrelevant. The fact is that they're constantly there reminding you of little things, maybe some certain plays and things like that. But realistically, having the chat there point out things is in the realm of Magic the Gathering, outside assistance. If you were sitting there playing against someone in a PPT queue and your mate just walked past and went, "That triggers," obviously that's unfair. And it's kind of pretty much what the chat is doing. So, you know, not only is there disadvantages from streaming, you know, they're talking about what their plays are, which can distract the streamer, but they do have advantages, such as the chat helping them. This isn't just exclusive for streamers. I could just have my roommate sit next to me whilst I play, and you know, then we're playing two players versus one, or so it seems, depending on, you know, what's happening in your opponent's room. So realistically, with Magic Online, because there are streamers, because you can have two people on the same computer playing against your opponent, means that Magic Online is completely different from in real life Magic, because in real life Magic that just can't happen. You know, that is just plain and simple against rules. You can't have someone point out things for you. You can't just look at your opponent's hand. So I think that looking at this from a Magic in real life perspective is kind of unrealistic. You need to look at it as a Magic the Gathering online. So yes, stream sniping in of itself does seem wrong, but at the same point, getting advantages from having people watch you is also unfair. So I don't think that either of them are, you know, awful or amazing. I just think that as long as it's reasonably low stakes tournaments, I think that the advantage of having people stream Magic Online and having that interaction with viewers is way more important than a couple of Magic Online tickets going to the wrong player because of someone got help to remind a trigger or something like that. Stream sniping realistically isn't a great thing to do, but at the same time the streamers are getting help as well. So I think it kind of almost balances itself out in a way. I don't think that the one or two games that someone gets stream sniped is that bad, considering they're constantly getting help from the chat, even if most of the time chat doesn't really help that much. But those are my 2 cents. I don't really think it's much of a big deal until it starts getting to high stake tournaments, but at that point I don't think they should be done on Magic Online, because there are so many things that people can do, like have two people sitting in a room helping each other against your opponent. But that's not to say that the other person can't do the same, which means that maybe it is fair that you can have two people playing at the same time, because your opponent can too. Those are my thoughts on it. I don't think that there is really anything to be done. Magic Online is a completely different ballgame to Magic the Gathering in real life. What do you guys think? Do you think that it's completely ridiculous that you look at your opponent's hand? I agree that it might be unethical, but I don't think it's a huge issue, because, you know, they're getting help as well from the chat. So feel free to leave your comments in the description. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and peace.